Senator Marafa, representing Zamfara Central. Mr. President, let me start on the note of commiserating and condoling my neighbors and brothers, the people of Sokoto State and Kabir's constituency in particular. It is a very sad event, and I commiserate with them over the deaths of these people. But having said that, Mr. President, I think, like I said, I've spoken quite enough on this issue. And looking at the prayers, it is the same prayers that we always do. Order surveillance of the bush, do this, do that. Mr. President, I think what we need to do on this matter is, one, we should always try to separate between politics and maybe morality. I remember when I brought the second to the last motion on this issue, or commencing with the time I started to say that 65% of Zamfara is under the control of bandits. A lot of people thought I was playing politics. When I said people walk around with automatic rifles freely in our societies, some people thought I was playing politics. When I called for an imposition of state of emergency in Zamfara, I remember some of my brothers, even from Sokoto, resisted. And the reason is simply because of acquaintances and so on and so forth, which is allowed. But this issue has to do with human lives. And the problem is, we are unable, most of us, especially people that come from there, to put ourselves in the shoes of those people. And I've said it times without number. Try to imagine your daughter being abducted into the bush for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and after released with bruises and severely injured. Think of your mother, think of your wife. Then you would understand the gravity of what is happening. And these happenings are going on every day. It is only reported when they happen on large scale. And Mr. President, we keep treating these issues with kid gloves. A lot of people put the blame on federal government. I cannot say federal government can be absolved of blame. They have. But Mr. President, first and most importantly, I've always said it. When you are attacked by robbers in your house, what do? You shout, you put alarm, you alert the neighbors and everybody to say that there is a problem in my house that is beyond me. Mr. President, till today, as I'm talking to you today, even last week, the governor of Zamfara was trying to suppress this kind of issues, trying to punish people for bringing them to the court. Somebody said there is this problem and there is that problem, and he was querying, why are you embarrassing government? And that is where I have grounds with this thing. Ordinarily, I would have thought that, yes, you have done your best and there is very little you can do now. But when you start to punish people that bring these issues to front burner, then I begin to question your honesty and sincerity on the issue. So we need to separate these things from politics, Mr. President. What I'm trying to say is this. My brothers and sisters from Plateau, from Benue, from Taraba and everywhere also have similar problems. And anytime they come up, you hear Fulani herdsmen issues. And I have always cautioned, this is one of the divisive tendencies that we have. Let us give this issue the name it requires so that we all can be united in fighting it. Now, would somebody now tell me that it is Fulani herdsmen that killed these people in Sokoto? And if it is yes, it is Fulani herdsmen, now it is now proven beyond reasonable doubt that these Fulanis are not killing people in Plateau, or in Benue because they are Christians. Because 100% of the people killed in Sokoto, they are all Muslims. Who killed them? And we didn't hear the people of Sokoto coming out to say that these people were killed by Christians from Middle Belt or from any other place. We have never said that. So Mr. President, this issue is not about farmers' herders. It is not about House of Land. I said one of the key successes we recorded in the fight against Boko Haram is because everybody, including the states of Yobe and Borno, are united in the name that these people are not Kanuris. They are called Boko Haram. So long as we continue to call these people Fulani, then there will always be some people that will rise up to the defense of their own. If you say Hausas are all bad, I will stand up and challenge you. But if you say so-so person is a bad person, now I treat it on the merit of that person and not a whole community. So Fulani are a community, they are a tribe. Albert, take your seat, my friend. Thank you, Mr. President. So, Mr. President, we need...
You need to be rounding up because so others can contribute.
We need to be united in the fight against this menace. And one of the best ways we can do it is we have to separate politics. I'm happy my brother, distinguished senator and the former governor of Kabir State, Adamu Aliru, was the one that moved this motion. He is a very good man, and he always, or he most of the times, try to stand on the side of the truth. But when I moved for the imposition of a state of emergency, I remember Senator Adamu Aliru is one of the people that said, no, let us get a middle ground. Mr. President, I want Senator Aliru now as one of the leaders of Northwest, Senator Wamako as one of the leaders of Northwest, to now see the reason why I was saying what I said, and to now talk to their younger brothers in these three states, especially, because it is just a question of time before the whole of those three states become an enclave of armed bandits and all of them cannot go home. Mr. President, we need to do the needful. We need to talk about these issues and we need to bring them to the front burner, and most importantly, we need to give them the name they deserve so that all Nigerians will be on the same page and we can all come together and fight this thing. The issue of every day bringing motion to say Fulani herders are doing this is not there. This is a business, it's armed banditry, and the people perpetrating it are recruiting people every day, and they are doing so in every community. And anywhere you see this problem, you see the sons and daughters of that place participating. There could be some people from outside, but it is not all about somebody coming to kill us, no. Even your own children participate in it. Mr. President, I once again commiserate with them, but when we get to the prayer, we need to do more than what is content, because it's just not about Nema. It's just not about...
Mr.